look up, boom, Shiloh's here.
Yep.
You know? That's what people don't get. You're supposed to keep your nose in this book, and by the time you look up, hey, Yahweh Shai is back judging this place. But you got to also receive and give freely. That's what people forget.
Oh, that's that charity part.
Yeah, charity. Go ahead, brother.
What's going on? Verse 29. Lest haply after he that hath laid the foundation and is not able to finish it, all that behold it begin to mock him.
And you know who did that? Esau. The so-called white man. He built this society on a broken foundation because it's built on the rubble of another kingdom.
So what do you want to do about it?
It's gonna fall. We're doing what we're supposed to do. We're out here
Spreading the word.
spreading the word.
It actually ties in with what you just said.
Well, I think
This is out of
Give it the script.
2 Corinthians 10. I'm going to go to verse 4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty.
So he says carnal, which means flesh. So we're not gonna pick up guns, nunchucks, swords, grenades, none of that shit. That ain't for us. Go ahead.
But mighty through Yahweh, or through the Father,
Which his name Yahweh means he exists.
to the pulling down of strongholds.
Of strongholds. Strongholds, you know what a stronghold is? In war, they got bunkers where they got a heavy gun in there. Or
economic stronghold.
yeah, a Hummer, an armored Hummer. That's a stronghold. Pretty much just an armored position. You know, that's a stronghold. So we tear down those strongholds. You know what we stand before today?
Stronghold.
This is the Federal Reserve, Denver, Rothschilds. We're standing here tearing it down.
Huh?
We're tearing down the idols of America, of Egypt.
It's funny because it gets into that.
Go
It
ahead,
says,
brother.
verse 5, casting down imaginations or reasonings.
Yeah, we're out here throwing everybody's mind down. They think America's going to be great again, but we're casting that false imagination down. We're bringing them reality.
And every high thing that exalteth itself against the knowledge of Yahweh, and bringing.
What did I just say? To the Spirit. The Denver Federal Reserve behind us, this is what it does. Is it not the God of most of these people in the world? Even on the other sides of the earth, they still worship the dollar. But they're starting to lose love for that dollar, and they're about to turn their back on America, and eventually it's going to lead to the chip, FEMA camps, and killing squads here in the streets of America. And then eventually you're going to get nukes. And when the nukes come, it's going to burn everything up. It's actually going to shake the earth. Go ahead, brother.
And bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Yahweh Shai. And that's what we doing. We're trying to wake our people up to return, man.
I got a preset.
Return to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. Because that's our true power, man.
That's the true power.
That's what's gonna get you out of these dark times, these times of trouble, man, that are coming around the corner.
How did the trouble get here though?
Because we
we
sinned.
fell off.
Because the people did.
The Israelites did.
I don't know
This
about
is Jeremiah 1:10. See, I have set thee this day over the nations and over the kingdoms.
Because we were gods at one time. I mean, really, we really are, because we created our own destruction.
All right, you're a goddess.
We actually, no, she's not.
Nah?
Nah.
I even get that.
She's a petrified
There's no
womb.
goddess. You're petrified.
Yeah, women today are petrified wombs, bro. These women, they've been abused, bro. They have war stories like no other. Vietnam veterans cannot even compare to what these women have seen. A lot of these women get out here, get drunk, they wake up, they don't know what happened to them. They wake up all sore and bloody. You know, fuck that shit. We're talking about some real truth here. We ain't even worried about those women right now. Go ahead, brother.
See, I have set thee this day over the nations and over the kingdoms to root out and to pull down and to destroy and to throw down, to build and to plant.
Right. And see, that's power. Not having a woman. Having a woman is the part to plant. That's when you get the rest. Right now, what it's about is that we're going into war.
And a woman at this time, man, it's like a ball and chain, man.
That's what I'm saying. It's at the end. Read that verse one more time, huh?
So So a woman is not an equal to a man. They're different,
Nah.
different beings.
Jeremiah 1:10. See, I have set thee this day over the nations and over the kingdoms to root out and to pull down and to destroy and to throw down, to build and to plant.
See, so when you take over nations, it's never a negotiation. You know, you don't sit there and be like, hey, you're gonna be a slave of me. No, it's done by beating. They beat that shit into you.
Yeah, yeah,
That's how they took this land.
yeah. They,
So when Yahushua
Genocide.
gives the order, this land is gonna be beat into order.
y'all gotta open your ears though. He's giving the commandment October 8th. All the people have to do it. He's not gonna come from the sky or no magic and stuff. The people have to do it. So on October 8th, we all supposed to rise up. And I tell all the organizations, that's my only message from God, is to tell everybody, do it on the same day. And if we all do it on the same date, every religion, whatever they believe, every sect,
Hey, you know what though? There is gonna be a time where we do rise up out of here.
People are gonna do
Have
it.
you ever heard of Exodus? Moses?
I mean, I
There
read
was
it,
a
but I
time
don't
where
have
they
this-
came out of Egypt.
Nobody told me what to think. I read it for myself and all the scriptures. And I look back to the Hebrew language. I look back to
That's
the
what we do.
ancient text.
Yeah, but where is it at, bro?
What
Tell me.
is the ancient
From the
Hebrew
start to the end, from the beginning, the earth was in chaos. It never said it started, you know, when the Bible started. It says, it doesn't say it was just void and it wasn't
See,
existing.
that's you're mixed with exactly what we were talking about.
Look up the
You're mixed with
original
too much
language.
doctrine.
All the symbols.
Yeah, you got Egyptology, you got Christianity, you got a little Israelite, you got a little Allah. You know,
where
you
they
got
come
all
from,
those
though.
mixed in together, and it's like a big stew.
Yeah, but there's 10,000 religions and
There's only one truth.
they're like sports teams. Sports. What happens when sports teams exist? Somebody has to lose and somebody has to win. Everybody's
right.
not going to win.
Well,
All the
there's
what the
only
brother-
one winner.
What the
Israel.
brother was even trying to say, like for the example, you know,
We're
I
divided.
cook, man. So I cook. You know, for cooking a stew, you got to cut up all your pieces the right size.
Right.
They all have to be the same size. All right. If they're not the same size, all right, they're not going to cook even. Okay. So you bringing in all these bigger chunks and all these other things, you know, it's not going to cook properly.
Hey,
In the
can
last
I,
days,
can
it
I
says
get a
the
script?
truth will be revealed,
Can I get a script?
and people gonna realize they don't need Jesus or nobody. You're already forgiven. It's all, you know, you have that.
No.
Can I
You
get a
don't
script?
think you're forgiven. You need somebody else for salvation.
We're forgiven,
something
then how
else.
come people are dying?
I'm forgiven. I'm in paradise. I want to share my
You're in
paradise, with the
paradise.
world. Yes.
Look, we're
Not
breathing
me.
spoiled air.
I'm
You're
not.
not breathing air right now? You're not
I'm breathing
breathing this
clean,
polluted
fresh
air.
air.
What do you eat?
Fresh air,
Fresh
huh?
air.
What do you eat for
You
lunch?
must not
gives
know
me
what
life.
What did you eat
information.
today
I'm
for
40
lunch?
years old. Look at me. I'm strong. I'm healthy.
What did you eat for lunch?
Today?
Yeah.
I don't
In
even
paradise.
remember.
Well, it had to be something pretty great if you're in paradise to remember. All this food is filled with GMOs.
I don't-
You're
yeah,
breathing
no.
polluted
I
air.
ate
The trees
peanut
can't
butter.
even grow leaves,
I ate
man.
avocados.
Talking about this is paradise.
But it was on
The
purpose.
so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American
believe
are
you.
living
I
in
descend from
persecution
Incas.
day in
I
and day
descend
out.
from Incas, and I know they came here, they killed the buffalo, they
So
said all
what you
the,
talk about
they
this is
said all the
paradise if you
weed.
descended from the Incas.
Because I'm in paradise. I
If
have
you
to
if
spread
we went
paradise.
back in time, grabbed an Inca, brought him to today, he would cry.
No.
He would probably kill
No,
himself.
he's stronger
Oh
than
yeah,
that.
I just saw a picture
You
from.
think you would look around at the world
yeah,
and you
1600s.
The
it
world
was
wants
sad.
to kill themselves, and that's a trick. Don't kill yourself. Life
You know
is
what? You're an
beautiful.
enemy to
Life
whoever
is
nation you
beautiful.
are, or you're a friend to someone that you don't look like.
Unity. Whoever divides you from your own.
Because you don't look
people.
like an Edomite, but you possibly could
The
be.
Incas didn't believe this Christianity bullshit. It was
Hey, can I get
before
a script
that.
up?
It predates all this Bible shit.
Exodus 12,
It's all the truth,
verse
though.
12. For I will pass through the land of Egypt this night